Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to my channel. Now, about a week ago or so, somebody wrote to me on the channel and in the comment section and wanted to know some things. They asked me, what is it why I keep on writing up making different posts about the Firearm Licensing Authority? They wanted to know why, if I don't think I've already exhausted the whole issue of Firearms Licensing Authority faults and the whole process of corruption that goes on there. They wanted to know if I had applied for a firearms license and been turned down, and if I'm on some sort of a crusade to hurt the Firearms Licensing Authority because of that refusal. In other words, they wanted to know if this was personal. They also wanted to know if it is that I can't find any other content to put out, so I keep going on about the FLA. My response is like this. First of all, no, I've never applied to the Firearms Licensing Authority, so I would not know about the refusal personally. As for my thinking as to whether this issue has run its course, I say the answer is no. Unless we're gonna stop making it news about criminals robbing people and killing people. Don't that they make news every day? Hasn't that run its course? The main reason, and let me state, the main reason why I'm doing this is because I feel that crime is too rampant in Jamaica and that something needs to be done. That's one. Two, I feel that as Jamaican citizens, we ought to be able to protect ourselves. And I believe that should be the right of all Jamaicans. Because the police cannot protect us. That's quite obvious. And most importantly, I believe that lethal force from the marauders and the parasites in this country should be met by equally lethal force from decent law-abiding citizens. Those are my only motivations. And if the FLA, with all its faults, turns out to be one of the main factors that's causing people to die, placing their health and their future at risk, then I am going to always be on the case of the FLA. Therefore, without further ado, I want you to take a listen to this man and listen to his story. When did you apply? What I want to know is when you had applied, why you had applied, and what links you have to Jamaica, and your particular circumstances why you found it necessary to be armed. And I'm actually recording you right now, yeah? I'm actually recording you, but just talk. If there's anything that I need to edit out, I'll edit it out.
Yeah. All right. Yes, and I'll first start by giving you my name. All right. My name is Dwight Garden. Is the name. And I'm a Jamaican citizen. I'm presently not in Jamaica. Almost 2 years now. I'm in the UK. All right. Right. While I was there in Jamaica, rewind to 2015, 16. I plan to go into business, and I think I need a firearm for my personal protection of life and property. And the business I was going in is trucking.
Okay.
Right. So upon me applying at the time, I did, and the job I was doing at the time, I was working with UPS and FedEx, and I transport very valuable documents and people with property all over Jamaica. I used to go everywhere. I worked with Airpark Express, who used to be the agent for FedEx and UPS at one point. And I was one of them who go everywhere in my little country, into the nooks and crannies of Jamaica. Alright, I used to travel before every morning, come in late at night, sometime on weekends, and I see at the time that I needed this kind of protection as a Jamaican citizen. So I submitted an application to FLA. When I submitted the application, I got a reply from them. They came and they did all the check, the investigation, the interview. At the time, my wife wasn't in Jamaica. She doesn't live in Jamaica. She lives overseas. So I spoke to her on it, and it was okay at the time and all of that. So I don't remember if they had spoken to her, because I said she was not living in there at the time, and as it is now presently, she's still not living there. All right. So they came and they did all the checks, and my safe, my vault was bought, and it was installed. It was properly installed at home. They came and they did their physical checks everywhere. My mom and my neighbors were interviewed, everything. All right. Wait a couple more weeks, and not quite sure how long it was after, I received a mail saying that I was denied. Okay. What I did, I appealed the denial. That's when I learned that.
But how much it cost? Can you remember how much it cost to do the appeal?
Oh wow! I'm trying to remember if it did cost. It did. I don't remember. To be honest,
Man,
I
but
don't remember.
I don't remember right now, but to the best of my
Yeah.
knowledge, I think it was somewhere around, by what I'm hearing, it cost about 15,000 to do the original application, 12 to 15, I don't remember, but I think it costs upwards of about 45,000 to do the appeal. That's what I'm hearing, but I don't know. But I think it's somewhere.
Well,
it
no,
costs
no,
at least twice as much for the appeal I was
no.
hearing.
At the time, for
Okay.
the appeal, there was not a charge at that time.
Okay.
There was not a cost for the appeal at the time, because I think I heard when they had implemented that appeal, the cost, because of the amount of people appealing. It's like, to me, they're trying to discourage persons from appealing.
Okay.
But at the time when I appealed, there wasn't a charge on it. There wasn't a cost. So
What year was that again?
So that's when
What year was that again?
that was like about 2017.
Okay.
Yes, right there, 2017, right?
Yeah, okay.
Going into 2018.
Yeah,
and
man.
the application was done from 2015. So,
hold on.
all this time
You applied in 2015 and you got a response when?
Well, I got a response the following, I think, about starting after the following year, which was 2016, and that's when they came and they did all of their checks and investigation and interviewed me and stuff like that and that.
So between the time, between the time when you applied and the time when you got their decision, about how many months had elapsed? 1 month, 6 months, 9 months? Give me a rough idea.
You mean
from the time you completed the application? From the time you completed the application to the date when you got the response that you were denied, the original denial, about what time had elapsed? I mean, what was the waiting time?
Months. The waiting time was less than a year, but it was a couple of months.
Right,
I don't remember
few
to
months.
be exact.
Well,
All
right,
information
cool.
I back home. I don't have them with me. I don't know to give you.
All right, my brethren.
So, right. So as I say, I appealed.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned that whenever time you submit an appeal, it goes over to the Ministry of National Security.
Okay.
So now I wouldn't be contacting the FLA for any info as it regards to the appeal. I have to contact the minister's office.
Okay.
So there and then now I start contacting the minister's office. Every time I contact them, they'll tell me that, oh, it's pending. If I call, the same thing I hear. If I go there in person, as I did many times, that's the same thing I hear. Okay, at one point, it becomes such frustrating to me. I said to them, listen, I want to just do away with this and forget it. Because right there and then, because what they did, no, before I reached that point, they had asked me at the minister's office to to give them some more proof of why I think I should be armed. I present them with documents for my trucks. I present them with information on where the company I work with. Right? At the time, I work with one of the biggest distributors in Jamaica, which I will name, well, don't know if I should really name them, but I work with one of the biggest, which is two of them I work for either them I get the load for and I'm gone all about. So I move on from working with FedEx and them back then to going to do my own thing now. I employ persons working with me at this point. Because, we have persons working with me on the trucks. I was the one driving one of the trucks. So the frustration started to step in now when I said, you know what, this is a run around and I see the risk. I was attacked at one point, robbed, beaten up, physically beaten up by a group of men. Right now I have scars to show. I suffered a pinched nerves that could have crippled me for days, for months I couldn't work. But a report was made to the police station.
Yeah.
I had gone to court.
Wow. They actually found the culprits or any? Obviously, they found some of the culprits. Okay.
Yeah, man, they land to the main person because it's somebody I know.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a man who goes to this happened in Bagua.
Okay.
Where my mother and my father is originally from, and I have relatives living there. And I was living at the premises with one of my cousins, in which I was still working in Kingston, and I traveled to and from Kingston every day to work. I leave like 4:30 in the mornings AM to get my transportation because I wasn't mobile at the time to head to work. Okay. And then I traveled back in the evenings. So there and then, when I acquired a truck and I start doing my thing, I didn't know that the same persons who I see sitting around and me say, yo, I'm gone as another man. I never know, say the man have me up in my heart and I pray me, so to speak, for what me not have for them. And that's how it happened, and it was reported. We went to court, and it was thrown out because I didn't have a liar. I was told by the
Why would you need a liar? No, hold on, stop. Why would you need a liar? You don't need no liar. And them need liar. Them in the dock. And them to try to defend themselves. Why you need liar for?
Exactly, because look at it now.
Why you need liar for? You don't need no liar.
At the time, I tried to get some legal advice. Where do I require a liar? They said, no, you don't need a liar.
Right.
The state is already your defense. You're not accused, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Accused, it was more than one of them, and one of them, but they belong to the main person, and he got a liar, right?
Right.
He got a liar. I went to court a couple times, and in court, they don't want me to talk. They ask me questions and I answer questions. You know what his lawyer say? His lawyer say, I don't know who injured me, who attacked me, who not this, and it was night, but I know the person. I passed the person moments before. I pass him, and say, hi, yo, and him say, yo. And the man was turning around and attack me, say, oh, I look upon him, son. This same man who I just called to, a man who operated a barber shop right across from where I was residing, where my mother and my father grew up, Some look young boys who think that them have guns around the area and them do things previously and get away. Everybody are the same. So when we look at this now, the case end up truth, and the policeman said to me, listen, you can't appeal in a do it. I said, I'm not interested in this. A first
no, they actually found him not guilty. They actually found him not guilty.
Yes.
Why? Because them said that.
I got a broke.
Okay.
Arm as a result of that,
But the basis would be that it wasn't him because you can't identify the person. So that the lawyer come say you cannot identify the person. Even
it
though
was, and it was
you see
transferred.
and
Let me tell
know
you
and
something.
you them
It was
talk.
cooked up. It was cooked up. It was transferred even to Spanish Town, and that's the final court did call upon them free him, and them free him. And me look on it now and say, no, the system in Jamaica enough for me as a citizen because I try to live my life respectfully and be a law-abiding citizen in my life. Grew up in a garrison and I said I couldn't get involved in it, but I chose not to.
Right.
And I'm one of them who grew up in a single family, single parent home with my mother. My father died when I was a year and a half. And I grew up all my life without a father. And it's not like me did involve and I do things and them not catch me. I was never involved. No time at all. I grew up and I spent my life living my life the way my mother required of me to live my life respectfully. And I never depart from that. It was 4 brothers of us and we all grew up in garrison. You know what I'm saying? And we all venture off. Unfortunately, I lost my brother after me of gang violence. I've been barber shop. Them have gang violence and can't catch a man from where they killed him, unfortunately. So, years after that, I decided to move on. So, back to the story. Them free him. I look point and say, no, this, I know for me, the system is on my own, and if me take it up in my hand now and defend, because I have friends who wanted was to and me tell them, no. And I decided, say, no, this is enough for me. Look how long I apply. This could have never happen. I say, I suffered a pinch nerves. I have to do therapy for months. I couldn't hold nothing with my finger. Right now, my fingers are here for proof. I couldn't hold nothing. Right now, my fingers couldn't close as tight to make a fist.
Good. But let me tell you, you know the thing that is sad about all you're saying? Something that you skip over before, you said before, but I need to go back to it a bit. You realize that when you go to the Ministry of National Security regarding the appeal, them are going to ask you, you want more proof to say why you need one. Hold on. The only proof you need is that I'm a decent law-abiding citizen who live in Jamaica. That is all the proof any Jamaican should need. Why? Listen. Look at the crime rate in Jamaica. Look at the crime rate. What proof you want? That is it. The only proof you should need. You forgot get more proof after what you show them. You shouldn't have to show nobody no proof more than I'm a decent citizen and I'm living in a lawless country. Our country that works with the laws for the criminal. The criminal can shoot and kill anybody indiscriminately.
Anytime.
At any time, anywhere, anyhow, brazenly in a broad daylight. That is the society I'm living in. And that's all you should need to show.
Yeah, I email, when they ask me for further proof, and I email documents for the trucks, documents, email, and if I go back into my email now, I've seen them months ago, and if I go back into my email archives, I can't find it, because
please,
I have it in my email that I've emailed to.
If you can send me anything where you can find any correspondence at whatsoever that you can find from them, send it to me. Just send it to my WhatsApp.
Right, yeah, I will.
Yeah, man.
Late last year, 2023, that I just finished, I eat because my plan is to resume a business in Jamaica, because no matter where I go, it's like say me can't stay away. Jamaica, my home and my country, and then say I want to come and I just feel like say me to come back, and me there so I say, yo, me say to my partner, me can't take the cold in the storm, I want to go, me miss home. I say to my virgin, them say me miss home, but I want to go home and continue to be productive, employ somebody and make a living while I'm there. And I said, for me to do this, me need to have a chance. Me not think so me fit put clothes, my life online out, I don't go like hang your clothes and I'm just come take it off. Me need to have a right to defend myself from